So today we are having coffee here with Danny, who is visiting us from Miami.
Yep.
And we're gonna walk around to have a little chat. Danny recently invested here in the Riviera Maya. It's a good opportunity for you to learn a bit more about the process and what it's like. Hi, Danny.
Hey, Carolina.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from?
Sure. I'm from Miami Beach. Have an online advertising company and kind of an entrepreneur, a few other small businesses, and been looking for investment properties. I've been kind of fell in love with Mexico probably around 2009. It was a dream of mine to try to own property and especially in Quintana Roo. That's kind of how we got started here. I came to Playa del Carmen with my wife probably 2009. And we loved it, fell in love. We got engaged in 2010 in Tulum. We got married on the beach in Playa del Carmen in 2011.
Mexico is part of your life now.
It really is part of my life now. I'm getting older, I'm looking for investments, and I'm seeing the whole path to progress that's going on in Mexico that kind of makes it attractive for me as an investment standpoint also.
You've been enjoying this area for leisure for many years. You got married here, and when you started to think about investing in this area, how did you start your investigation? What did you do? Where did you go? When
I first started, there wasn't really here much electricity in Tulum, so there was a lot of things like, oh, where's the right area? What the whole path of progress? Playa del Carmen was really taking off, and I was trying to look for the next thing. And so Tulum for us was we would come down to Playa del Carmen at least once a year to visit. A lot of times on our anniversary or something like that. And we would always come down here, and more things were going on. I started searching online on the internet, and I saw an ad that you guys had. It was actually for, I think, Tija in Tanca Bay. Yeah. I'm building a house already now in Tulum, and I was looking for something else, and I wanted something either on the water or with a water view. So I saw that, the Tanca Bay, and so then I reached out to you, and you responded, and then I think, what did we do? We set up a video chat? Yeah,
so we had a call, which is the first essential step for anyone who's looking to, invest in this area, because there's so many different locations, so many different possibilities. Yeah. And then from there we had a video call. I sent information and then we had a video call. Right.
And so that's right. So she sent me a lot of information. I kind of was trying to digest it. I was getting information from all kinds of people also, obviously, like and everyone's projects, and because I had done a good bit of research, I kind of had ideas of where, I kind of wanted to be and what kind of space I was looking for.
So if you were getting lots of information from different parts, why did you choose to go with us?
Well, I kind of got a lot more knowledge of what's actually going on in each place. And then really though, you asked me what my goals were.
Yes.
And that's really the key thing. Like I always say that, in sales, like if someone doesn't ask you first what your goals are, you should run screaming away, like as fast as you can. And so I think the first thing was like once you asked me what my goals were and we started looking at things, we kind of started realizing, well, maybe there's other opportunities for me, right? So we talked about Holbox. We talked about
several projects there in Holbox.
Right, several there, a couple things here, and then you told me about Bacalar. And I'd heard about Bacalar, but I didn't know that much about it. I knew it looked beautiful, but you kind of like showed me how it's on the path of progress, right? So I kind of feel like it was like the next Tulum.
It made sense.
In its own variation, it made sense. And so you showed me some projects that Colibri was involved in, and that was great. And then you showed me all the other projects that were there, right? Some of the people that I would talk to would only want to show me the projects they were involved with, and it just is a little disingenuous. And so with you guys, it was, like I said, very consultative. You got me on the phone with other people. We did a couple other video chats, and it just was it was a pleasant process.
What fears or concerns did you have living abroad going into this process or investing here?
The first thing I think was how do you legally buy here and protect yourself? That was the first thing. And you guys brought your team together and the lawyers and explained the whole process. You had the PowerPoints, this is how it goes. And I think we set up a conference call with Brenda, and she just laid it out very easily. And I've been through it before, but like you kind of forget. So she laid it out very easily and how it works and how you do it legally. And so that was very good. The second part I was concerned about is like, look, this is an investment. I'm not necessarily going to live here full time. I want to be able to try to make money off of it also. And you brought in One, outline what is renting and where is there a lot of inventory, where's there not much inventory, where's the unique things that you're going to be able to provide something special. And so that was very important, and we went through that and we looked at what kind of options would be either here or in Bacalar. And then I think what was really helpful was when you set up, I think we had 3 or 4 calls with different property managers. So we did that for like two weeks. We had like 4 different calls, and they each got to tell what they did, what they provided, and then what they thought that the price ranges would be, and then how much would be rented.
That was helpful also to understand all the processes, like how it actually works, and then decide which one would work.
And then actually, I flew down with a buddy, and we went to Bacalar. She drove down. We met with the developer. We looked at the site. You took me out on a boat for half a day on the lake, and it's just so unique. What do they call it? The Maldives of Mexico, or the Lake of 7 Colors.
The Lake of 7 Colors, yeah.
And it's just so beautiful, so unique. This is a unique selling proposition right here in its own. And then I looked it up on AirDNA, where you can see it had like a 99 score on AirDNA. I've never seen anything that high. So
it's not known yet. They know everyone knows Tulum, but Bacalar.
When I tell my friends, they're like, "Where?" And then I show them pictures, like, "Oh, I want to go there."
You're passing on the seed.
And then so we looked at the project that you guys are developing, and then you showed me like 3 or 4 others, and I wanted something unique with like higher bedrooms, a little more luxury, definite view of the lagoon. There just were not many options like that, and well, the ones that were, this was the best one that we picked, and we're really excited. And the lagoon, like when you get out on this lagoon, there's people with little like pontoon boats and kayaks and sandbars everywhere, paddle boards, swimming. It's just a unique experience, and I think one that people are going to really enjoy. And I know I'm going to enjoy spending like a month at a time there. So,
nice, you're getting the best of different worlds.
Like it's not just the lake, like the little town area. There's a square, it's adorable, and there's little shops that line it and restaurants.
What about the food?
The food was surprisingly amazing. It's like $5 for a whole plate.
Good price and high quality, healthy, natural food. What advice would you give someone who is looking to invest in this area and doesn't live in Mexico?
Well, 2 things. It's best if you could come here and see, right? My friends, family ask, well, is Mexico safe? Is it this and that? I'm like, yes, it's safe. You're going in places that are very nice places. It's just as safe as any place else I've ever been, right? I go to Italy, it feels just as safe. It doesn't matter. The second thing, try to start to do a little bit of your own research and see what neighborhood, this and that, what's going on there. But the main thing is try to find a person like I found in Carolina, where like you can trust and like provide you with information, because you want to do some research, but you also want someone to help you galvanize it all and organize it and present it to you. You're not spending hours doing this, right? So that's kind of their job. But sometimes you got to kiss a few frogs before you find the prince or princess, right? I talked to several people that I didn't really vibe with. You need people that feels like they're not selling you, they're just presenting you with information. It's a consultative thing. And as I said before, make sure the first question they ask you is, what are your goals? And if they don't say that first, you should just run away. Because they're not trying to do what's best for you, they're trying to do what's best for themselves. This would be kind of what I would say.
There's so many options, really. So many good options that it's more like, what do you want? Help you find what you're looking for.
There are endless options, and they all look pretty beautiful, right? You look at it and go, wow, it looks amazing, but maybe for your goals and what you are, that's not the best place for you. That's a place where you're going to get a lot of people who are not going to respect your place. This is a place where it's going to be a very loud, communal place. This is a place very quiet. You need a professional who knows the area well. It's going to tell you, and so that's what we went through over a several week period and found it was the exact right place for me.
Danny, thank you so much for your time today. It's been very helpful for clients to understand what the process is like, what investing in Mexico is all about. You've made it nice and simple. And I'm Caro.
I'm Danny. I would also like to say thank you for making it so enjoyable, putting my needs first, and finding me the perfect property. Should we hug?
Yeah! And if you're interested in property here in the Riviera Maya, Mexico, please let us know, give us a call, leave a comment below.